Welcome language learners from all around the globe to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Emancipation Day. Emancipation Day is a special day celebrated on August 1st. It is important because it remembers the time when many people who were once enslaved became free. This day shows how strong the human spirit can be, even in difficult times. Emancipation Day started a long time ago in the 19th century, when the British Parliament passed a law called the Slavery Abolition Act in 1833. The law ended slavery in many British colonies, but it wasn't until this day, 1st of August 1834, that the law came into full effect. Over 800,000 enslaved people in the Caribbean and other British colonies finally gained their freedom because of this crucial law. For those who were once enslaved, the journey to freedom was tough. After becoming free, they faced many new challenges in a world that had changed. Some had no land, education, or support, making it hard for them to start a better life. But despite the difficulties, they showed great strength and courage, paving the way for future generations to have equal rights and opportunities. Emancipation Day is not just a holiday. It's a day for countries to think about their history and remember the painful times of slavery. People all around the world hold events, ceremonies, and parades to honor those who fought for freedom. These celebrations not only show how far we've come, but also remind us that there's still more work to be done to make sure everyone is treated fairly and justly. Even though Emancipation Day happened a long time ago, it's still very important today. It reminds us of the terrible things that happened in the past and teaches us not to repeat those mistakes. We should also continue to fight against slavery that still exists today and stand up for the rights of people who are treated unfairly. Emancipation Day is a day of unity and togetherness. People from different backgrounds come together to support each other. By respecting and understanding each other's struggles, we can work together to make the world a more fair and equal place. Education is also a big part of Emancipation Day. By learning about the history of slavery and the experiences of those who suffered, we can better understand why treating each other with kindness and fairness is so important. Education helps us challenge unfair beliefs and work towards a world where everyone is treated with respect. Hiding our ugly past won't change history. And if we don't learn from the past, we're more likely to repeat it. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalized learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more. If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.